In Ecuador, public transportation doesn't have all the facilities that people with disabilities need. I think the government should require that all buses have ramps for people that use wheelchairs and crutches. I live in a rural part of Esmeraldas where buses are not made for people with the limitations. I know that in Quito and other big cities, they public transportation is way different. Like the trolley in Quito, they do have ramps, so it's easy for people with wheelchairs and crutches to use them. They must be seats that only people with disabilities can use. I know that most buses have those chairs, but most of the time they are used by people that do not have disabilities. And when people with disabilities show up, the person who is sitting there has to move to let the other person sit there. So I think that those chairs have to be always empty and available, just like the car sport. And if someone uses them, they must be fined. Another problem that I can see in public transportation is the way that the buses drivers and their helpers treat people, especially if they have special needs. So everything is useless if they don't change their attitude and start to care about customer service. The money that can be used to make the buses and transportation adequate can be taken from the fines that people pay when they use seats that are only for people with disabilities. Also, another way to finance it is like it happens before when the government gave them the opportunity to change their old buses to new ones. They can use the same plan so the buses driver can adapt their buses and make them more adequate and accessible for people with disabilities. And later on, they can pay the government in monthly payments.